Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you love to watch more cheating stories. Finding out my girlfriend was cheating on me the entire time we were together. Fell in love for the first time in my life with a girl who I thought was my soulmate. I did everything for her. I met a girl on Tinder while on vacation in a different state. We started talking and I felt a connection with her. Our conversations flowed really good. A month later I went back to the state where I matched with her and we had an amazing weekend together. I told her I loved her at the end of the trip. I tried to plan trips to see her every 2 months or less. I paid for everything from the hotel rooms to the meals together. She expected me to pay. I didn't mind spending the money to see her. I was deeply in love. After a few months I stated to experience her mistreating me and emotionally abusing me. Insulting me, yelling at me for not constantly borrowing her money. During the whole time being together I spent $30,000 on the relationship, travel, hotels, gifts for her, activities. She would have breakdowns where she would drive off and leave me on the side of the road, or she would try to crash us in the car. I was attacked one night. I was punched in the chest, my ribs were bruised. After the attack I decided to break up with her. I couldn't take the emotionally abuse or physically abuse. After a few months of being friends I got back together with her with the promise that she had changed and she was going to be nice to me. After a few months it was back to the emotionally abuse and it got even worse than before. This went on for almost 4 years. I dealt with the abuse just accepting that this is who she is and I loved her. Right around 4 years of being together I found out she had been prostituting the whole time. She had cheated on me tons and tons of times over the years and she hid it. She said it was her second job and it was none of my business. I broke up with her once again. 10 months go by of not talking with her and I felt super low without her and decided I wanted to try again. After leaving my state and moving to her state, within 1 month she was cheating again. I moved back to my state and we've been talking as friends, but it's extremely painful at times talking and feels like I just want to let go, but I have a fear of letting go. I know I never want to be with her again, but for some reason I can't end this line of communication with her. It was extremely hard having to go through all of this and I've been staying single and working on myself, but I feel I have to completely let go to fully heal. I'm left with terrible trust issues, pain, fear, regrets, debt. I need some support. Much love. Less than 3. Here are some of the best comments from our community. Who would want someone like that in their life, even platonically? Know your worth, my guy. Cut her out, my friend. I want you to say this out loud. She is a narcissistic monster. You are going to go through a drug withdrawal because love is literally a cocktail of neurotransmitters firing in your brain. She does not love you. Love is kind, validating, and supportive. Please find the strength to love yourself enough to protect yourself, and cut yourself out of this terribly abusive person's life. You must distance yourself if you want to heal from this. And if you do cut her out, be prepared for a wild ride. They don't go down easy. Stop talking to her, damn. She is not a good person. She hurts you, cheats on you and puts you at risk for STDs. You will get through this, but you need to cut her off. Cut her from your life completely. No contact on all social media and devices. I assume you're in your 20s. Upgrade your education. If you don't need to do that, move to where your career is in high demand. Work out. Get some counseling. Develop a hobby that will put you in contact with lots of people. You will come out of this stronger, and you will find the one you're meant to be with when it's time. Another cheating story. Soon-to-be husband cheated many times, and I am a fool for believing him not to. Fiancé cheated in 2020. Found out about it 3 months ago. Trying to sort through it all. He cheated on me when we first moved in together. Some stupid woman he dates moved here from where he did his residency. He would make jokes about her and how crazy she was. Anytime I acted concerned about her, he turned it on me. You were the one person I thought trusted me. The amount of gaslighting I endured is unreal. I knew in my gut though. Did some digging and found out in November that he had slept with multiple women in the spring/summer of 2020. And I found out he was still dating and sleeping with other women when we first started dating. But he was spending most of his time with me and they ended things because he was unavailable. He ended the other relationships on his own. He said he wasn't ready to be in a long-term relationship at the time. He also didn't want to lose me and knew I wouldn't be in a situationship with him. So he lied to me. Hoped he could carry it to his grave. He asked me to marry him last summer. Now we're here. Have lived together for 2 years. Blended our family. I don't think once a cheater always a cheater. Life is too complicated to stick that label on people. But I am so incredibly hurt. He's tired of talking about it. He gets angry and yells at me a lot. I'm just hurt and crying and want him to hold and comfort me. He says he doesn't feel like it because I don't respect him. I'm so angry at him for lying to me. I would have never dated him. Now our lives are so enmeshed. And I love him. But I don't know how to heal from this. I'm trying so hard. I'm so depressed. We fight all the time and it's hurting the kids. We need to stop hurting the kids. They're hurt so much already. I don't want to leave. I want life to be happy again. I want my friend back. I just feel so hopeless. Here are some of the best comments from our community. If he can't comfort you over his mistakes he hid for years, he's not a good person. I know your pain and I'm just as confused, though you are in a lot deeper. Please talk to a counselor individually and then seek couples, see if he's even for it and that should see how much he's willing to work to fix his mistakes and pain he causes upon you and his family. If he's not helping you heal, there's no hope for moving forward. It's really that simple. Even in cases where the cheater feels remorseful and is trying to mend the relationship, chances of staying together harmoniously are low. Good luck. If you marry this man you will be miserable. All of his actions are terrible and you're not even married. It will only get worse after the wedding. I don't think the label once a cheater, always a cheater is the focal point in this situation. It's the fact that he gaslighted and manipulated you for so long and then has the audacity to mad at you after you found out. The label you should be worried about is that he is a terrible human being. You deserve better. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell.